Hey, B, it's JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I want to go ahead and I want to wrap things up when it comes to the Braxtons. Okay, so let us go ahead and wrap up this season with the season finale. Let's get into some things. Make sure that you're coming in supporting the video by liking and subscribing to the channel. All right, so Toni, she's practicing for her tour while Trina is over there cooking with her mama. Evelyn checks in with Trina about her counseling and drinking and eating. And from my understanding, it appears that Trina is still going to counseling and it appears to be working. She's actually been able to sleep at night. Okay. It's been a lot. Trina says that she wants to be around for her loved ones and her mom. Okay. She says that she doesn't want to lose anyone. Her mom said, okay. Of course, Trina said, I don't want you to lose any more daughters or any more kids. Her mom said, I don't want to lose any more. I don't want to lose anybody. Okay. She says you have to take care of what God gave you, is what she says. All right. Meanwhile, you got Towanda getting ready to do the Ryan Cameron show, and she's supposed to be promoting her and Trina's a skincare line. But what we learned is that she's also going to be promoting a podcast with her and Sean. Let me know if you guys are interested in a podcast with Towanda and her now fiance Sean. I wonder what that is. It gonna be about relationships and how to get a ring after 10 years? Like, what are y'all gonna be talking about? Anywho, so she say Traci wanted them to tell her story on the show, and that's what they did. Did Traci want y'all to tell her story on the show, or did Traci just want y'all to do the show? Because it's not really given that y'all even told Traci's story on the show. It's given that y'all really told her son's story on the show and pretty much used him for most of the season as a storyline, but then said that the whole reason y'all came back was because this was what Traci wanted. That's not making sense to me, okay? Um then he asked her about, her going bald. And now she's saying that it's two-sided when at one point it was given, oh, I did this for Traci in solidarity. Then the next one is, oh, I have alopecia. Now it must be two sides. Dun 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 dun. So now it's given two sides, all right? And the two sides is for my sister, and then the other side is alopecia. Now, she says she did it for Traci, and also she didn't want people to know what was going on. But if you watch the earlier seasons, you can kind of already tell what was going on, okay? Let's get to Tamar, because this review is going to be real short because the ladies didn't really talk about a whole lot, okay? And I'm not going to drag it out, okay? Tamar and Taz, okay? Taz is a medium. Tamar was upset to hear that she was at odds with Traci because to her, she thought that they were in a good place. Okay, so that really made her feel away. Um, it's interesting because I believe Taz said that Traci was coming off emotional. She tapped into Traci. She was saying that Traci was coming off emotional, and she said her first words to Tamar is that she was sorry. Okay, I guess she meant to say that she was sorry for not letting her know ahead of time that she was ill and what was really going on with her. I suppose, not sure. But she said before she passed, she did a lot of things that she wished she could have done differently. Okay. Well, she says, what do we do when we have a baby? She says Tamar is her baby. Tamar is also the baby of the family. So Taz is like, what do we do when we have a baby? We protect it. And that's what Traci is doing, okay? She says, if I hurt you or disappointed you in any way, is what she said. Traci was saying. She said she's sorry, and she lets Tamar know that she is protected, okay? So of course, Tamar is crying a lot. I don't know. I've never heard of Taz, but it doesn't mean that she isn't an authentic medium. But I mean, I had my questions, child. I'm like, did Traci really say that? Did she really say, is that, are you for real? Okay, but anywho, Tamar is really emotional at this moment because she does have a lot of regrets. Because although she felt like her and Traci were at a good place at that time, she knows that they've definitely had some downs, and when she reflects on that, she definitely regrets how she's moved. But you know what, Tamar, I don't know how much you actually regret that. And when I say that, I'm thinking if you regretted that so much, then maybe you'll be mindful about how you move with your sisters moving forward. But maybe you just regretted the situation with Traci only. The reason why I'm thinking you would be more mindful with your sisters is because you literally put this white man up on a pedestal talking about saving your family, but then you sat up there and talked about your own family and said that they are horrible people or whatever it was that you said. Now, if something would have happened to one of them the next week, you will be back over here crying and being emotional about it. All right, but you upheld this man, put him on a pedestal, trying to save your marriage and your kids or whatever it was, not without us knowing that you had got a divorce from this man back in March, and y'all was still messing around, but at the same time, it was on his terms. Girl, what? But your family was the problem. Now, granted, I don't think that they're not. I'm sure y'all have y'all stuff. We have seen it. Okay. But the way you put him up on a pedestal, child, I guess. But anywho, it ain't about him. But let me tell you what I will say. The moment that Tamar went to have this sit down with that lady, let me tell you, every time I saw Tamar being emotional on this show, it was not just about Traci. And nobody's going to convince me of that. Nobody. I believe that at the time of filming, her and JR were going through it. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. That's what I think was happening. I think they were going through it, and she just had a lot on her shoulders and a lot on her mind. And that's why she was really crying. I'm sure, the passing of her sister hurt her. I'm sure she may wish that there were some things that could have been done a bit differently, possibly. But what I will say is a lot of it had to do with what all that man was putting her ass through, high key. Okay? And she's searching for something. So I don't know. So she went ahead, sat down with the medium and stuff. So through the medium, Traci wants to see her sisters united. That's what she says. She wants to see her sisters united. That's what the medium says. Um, Towards the ending part of the conversation with the medium, it definitely left me thinking, how authentic is this medium? Because I don't know. Like, what did y'all think of the medium? Okay. Because it just wasn't hitting for sure for me. But y'all let me know what y'all got from that session. Something did not seem right, okay? I don't know what it was. Traci wants to see her sisters united, and maybe she does want to see them. I mean, are they not? I guess they not united at this moment. I guess, child. She want to see her sisters united, but they was over there showing their ass on her husband and stuff. Like, I don't. Girl, anyway, child, I ain't got time. Anyway, that's what the medium said. Traci said. Let's move on. So Toni is actually about to perform her first night, okay, at the Las Vegas residency with Cedric. Trina and Tamar go the first night. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not Trina. Tamar don't fuck with Towanda. She does not fuck with that woman. I feel like she loves her sister without a doubt. But whether she fucks with her sister, no ma'am. It might be giving a little piece of tea in Tamara, okay? I don't think they're on talking terms. That's why I really feel like that's why she went that night with Trina and she didn't go the night with Towanda. And when we learned of the excuses to why Tamar did not hang around, it was because she had to get back to be with her son. For me, I don't think that was enough of a reason, because he could have came out there with you. He probably wanted to see his auntie too, but maybe he couldn't. He wasn't old enough to get in. I don't know. But I'm wondering how. I don't believe that. But I like how y'all disguised that. It's given. I don't with Towanda, and I'm not trying to be around her. So there's that. Trina stayed another day. She stayed another day. She linked up with Towanda and her mama. And what ended up happening was they ended up getting a call from Toni by way of Cedric the Entertainer, because he wanted them to be a part of the next night's show. Okay. So they confused. They don't know what the hell is going on. They know they're supposed to do a skit, but they don't have no details, no nothing. So Trina was really nervous, child. She really thought she was gonna piss her pants and stuff. Like, she didn't know what was going on. So what happened was he kind of asked them something about like when they were younger, they had a toilet song and had them sing the toilet song, and he acted like he was going to get somebody to come on stage to sing the song with them, and they found Sean in the audience, and Towanda was like, "Babe, you know the toilet song?" He said, "No, I don't. I don't know the toilet song." He said, "But listen, I just wanted to let you know we've been together for a long time. It's been an amazing ride and stuff, and I only got one question for you." Now, after he struggled to get on the ground, he finally got down there and he proposed to her, and Trina went crazy the same way she went crazy when Vaughn proposed to her. Okay, and of course Towanda said yes. Okay, in my personal, I feel like since it's two sides, must be two sides. I feel like one, he proposed to you primarily because this show was returning. That's what I think. I think that because the show was returning, it only makes sense for him to do that. And then two, it's damn near been about 10 years. It's been about a decade. It's about that time for him to do that. So okay. Anywho, did y'all see them kissing? Anybody that watched it? So they're kissing each other, and you got Trina over there like trying to kiss them too, like in the middle of that. I said, Trina, can you scoot back? What is going on here? Okay, what is going on? You loving love a little too much. Okay, back up off them folks. So Trina asked Towanda what was her last name going to be, and Towanda said my name. I said, I know that's right. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. Bit that Braxton finna carry way more weight than the name that he can give her. And after being married already, I'm sure Towanda not finna try and go down there to the Social Security office or wherever the hell she gotta go to change that. I said, baby, that Towanda not changing that last name. Okay, because if he can go this long without proposing and finally want to marry her, then he could go a little longer before she changed that last name. How about them apples? I don't see it changing. Okay, so that way, if it don't work out, she ain't got to undo a damn thing. And that's her stage name. That's how she represents. That's how she shows up. So, I mean, I don't think nothing wrong with her not changing the name. Okay? But, do what you want to do anyway, because that's just how you is. So, the show closes out with them feeling like they honored Traci the right way by bringing the show back. Okay, even though Towanda said in the commercial, in the radio interview, that Traci wanted them to tell her story, and that's what they did. But okay, girl. So they did a lot of flashbacks, and I'm not gonna lie, it was bittersweet. It was good and bad to see them do those flashbacks of where those sisters were. And let me tell you, with Traci passing away, despite the goods, the bads, the indifference, or whatever the sisters had, I know it is truly a joy for them to be able to have this footage that they can go back and look at. Like when they have a memorable moment, it's not just a moment that they could just remember in their head, like, oh, I remember when she did that. They probably could even pull up that very video or that clip of that moment and just, you know what I'm saying, watch it back. Like they have that. So I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Definitely gave us a different vibe with the Braxtons, very different from Braxton family values, very different. You could tell something was absolutely missing. Although the ladies had their dramatic parts in the Braxton family values, there still were funny portions, right? This season, I got no laughs. Okay, even when Trina was talking about her panties and whatever happened when she was younger and didn't have no underwear on, and like nothing they gave us was really funny this season. Nothing was a hee hee chuckle at all. I feel like this season was a bit dark. It was, from the gradient, the filming, the film they chose to use, the gradient, the hue or whatever they chose for the show, like all of that. It was just given a tad bit like it was given a dark cloud. So it looks like they may be returning for another season, as they were like, season one done or whatever. So it seems like they might be coming back. So we'll see. They did let us know that Kevin Jr. is still in counseling, according to what they're saying. He's still in therapy, and he's also, still being there for his son. And this is according to Mama E. Okay, we all know that they all can lie, child. So I don't know what Kevin got going on, but let me tell you, Kevin had me chuckling, baby, because Kevin was over there on that damn Instagram. Let me see if he still got his page open. Because BITCH, when I tell you that Kevin Jr. had let me see, what was his name on here, child? let me see, because I know somebody messaged it to me. So let me see if I have it somewhere in my messages, honey. Because when I tell you that boy went and he changed the name on his he changed the captions on his video. Let me see. Let me see. Did anybody? I could have sworn somebody sent that to me. Who sent it? Did anybody send it? Let me see. All right, y'all. So listen. I just pulled up a few of the photos, okay? And he edited the captions on them things. Like this one says divorced. Okay, that was edited, that he changed. This one here was edited and it says we in this forever. I guess she lied. Okay, then he put her name. Then Benedict Arnold, that one was edited. And then this one says worst decision. And then put pig faces up. Girl, ain't that something? But I hope that that therapy, girl, whatever he going through is continuing to heal him at this time, okay? But let us continue to pray for him because I'm sure he got a lot going on over there. All right. But that wraps up the season of the Braxtons. All right. You guys let me know your thoughts and comments about what all, took place this season, how you feeling about the show, whether you're going to watch the next season or what is it giving. Let me know your thoughts. Leave everything down below. Okay. I am Jami. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jami. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be